ended up getting into a relationship, and I ended up meeting somebody, moving in and dating him, and got engaged within a year. It was a really toxic relationship, and I ended up coming back home. And I always thought, like, this is my punishment. I'm never going to find love. I just need to be okay with myself and accept the fact that I've done some pretty bad things in my life, and I just need to accept it. And this is what my life is going to be like for the rest of going forward. I just need to accept that. And I soon became to realize that I need to make my own choices, that I cannot follow in the footsteps of my parents or my brother or my sister or anybody ahead of me, but I just need to be Missy and embrace myself for who I am. I'm crazy. I'm like going 100 miles an hour. And you know what? I love every minute of it.
That's always a great point in life. I know exactly that point of feeling like, oh, like I can actually make choices in my life. Like I feel like I've been on this sports track with religion sometimes, and these movements that youth get sucked into. I've heard so many bad, and they're not all bad, but I've heard so many bad stories where we get out of these movements. I mean, I was in some crazy movements, and it's like we don't have a real life. We've never been prepped to live a normal kind of life. And I remember that moment of being excited, but also sad because I was in a sucky position. But at least now I feel like I'm actually getting to live a life that I can choose, that I'm choosing.
Right. It's so liberating, right?
Yeah, it is.
You feel this like huge, like, oh my gosh, like you're like, it's been removed, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can be this person. I can be whoever I want to be. I can do whatever I want. Yeah. I even thought, like, if I want to eat birthday cake in the morning and do whatever and be out till the wee hours of the morning, I could do it. I can do whatever I want. And when you finally come to that point and realize, like, you can do those things, the liberation that you feel is just amazing. And I think when I found that, I also began to be at ease with who I am, who I truly am. And I think too, for myself, I have always thought like, oh, at this age, I need to have this accomplished. And at this age, I need to do this. When in actuality, there's no time limit for anything.
Yeah.
There really isn't. So I had to let that go. There are a lot of things that I had to let go. A lot of things that I thought I knew, or things that I was taught, that I really don't believe in, I had to let go of. My parents have also, I think looking back too, and seeing my parents and my entire family, my brother and my sister, seeing how they've evolved over time as well, I think has been such I hate to use the word, but like blessing to see them, how they've evolved and have become different people over time. I'm pretty sure, if I were to talk to my parents, they'd be like, oh yeah, I mean, none of that matters now. None of that, like, whether you guys watch the Smurfs or play Zelda, like, I don't think that matters now. It doesn't matter what, you guys all came out to be good kids. But as far as Christianity goes, I feel that I'm in a good place with my personal relationship with God. Do I go to church every Sunday? I absolutely do not. I cannot tell you the last time I've been at church. And I don't feel guilty about it. I don't feel
It might have been with me.
About it. What was that?
It might have been with us.
Have you it might have been. It might have been, yes.
Because you guys kind of moved.
You know what? I think it was with you.
You guys moved to Fresno here. And then, me and Miss Kay are kind of looking for a fellowship also. So we kind of, I remember going and visiting a church.
Yes.
And we kind of snuck out of there
pretty fast, right?
Pretty fast.
Like, we gotta go.